Hi guys, in this lesson I'm gonna give you some ideas on how to make lines with melodic minor scale. The melodic minor scale is one of the best places to start if you want to explore some new sounds that sounds a bit more like modern jazz. With that I mean modern jazz that's been around since the 60s, when they really started to use this scale a lot. Just to have a scale to play, let's start with this position. Which is a fairly easy way to play a C minor melodic scale, and also it's easy to find because you have the root here. So it's a good place to start. I've also made some other lessons on melodic minor, so if you want to see some of the other places where you can apply it, because you can apply this scale to a lot of different chords. I think in this lesson we're going to focus mostly on using it on the C minor chord. So it's the kind of thing that you can throw in there if you have a C minor 6 or a C minor major chord for some time in a solo. And actually it's also something that you can do, or you can at least get away with, if you're in a situation that's not jazz necessarily, but that you're playing on a minor chord for a few bars. So you can sort of use that as a variation on your minor pentatonic or normal minor, and see how that fits. Okay, so let's first do the first example. So that's the first example. Just to break it down, I suspect that if you can find out how to play the scale and how it's constructed, you can also check out the diatonic chords in it, and therefore also the arpeggios and the triads. Because what I play here in the beginning is an augmented triad, and actually this is an inversion, because the augmented triad is found on the third note of the scale, on the E flat. But I'm playing it with the E flat on top, and then down here to the G and up the arpeggio. Then I'm using the scalar one, and after that I'm going on to another arpeggio shape out of the scale, which is the E flat major 7 sharp 5. So now we have augmented triad, this scale run, and then the major 7 sharp 5 arpeggio, and then another scale run. And that's that line. The next line sounds like this. Okay, so what's that? Well, again, just an octave lower now, the E flat major 7 sharp 5, and followed by a C minor major arpeggio, so you get, and then this sort of scale figure, which I guess it's mostly sort of a visual thing actually, that I like the sound of. And it's just like, it looks the same for the two sets of strings that I'm playing it on. And it works in this context. Resolving to the D, so that would be like the 9, for instance, on the chord. So the last example sounds like this. Yeah, so the first part of that is actually an inversion of another diatonic arpeggio, which is the A half diminished arpeggio, in this position. I'm playing with the fifth first, so I get E flat G A C. Then I'm playing this open voice G triad, which is a nice sort of surprising sound because of the big interval. And then a fairly standard C minor line. That's not really anything, it can be in most C minor scales. And then I guess this is sort of a G, to me anyway, it's like a G triad with an embellishment on the fifth, so this trill, and then end on the A. So that was 3 lines using melodic minor that you can apply. I've written them with a C minor chord, a C minor major, or a C minor 6 chord in mind, but since C minor melodic is also F7 Lydian dominant, or B7 altered, or A half diminished with a 9, there are other places where you can apply it, and a lot of the melodic minor stuff is actually easy to move around and it will still sound okay. So if you resolve these lines to another note, then all of a sudden you can use them in another place, and that's definitely worth checking out. Another thing you could do is also take different bits and pieces of the lines and try to make your own with it. I think just learning the lines is maybe not something that you'll get really a lot out of. What you'll get more out of is trying to make your own with some of the material that's in the lines, and find ways to play it that fit your playing and the melodies that you hear. Maybe try and mess around with that. In any case, this is the first lesson in a new series for fundamental changes, and there's a link in the description to this article on the Fundamental Changes website, and you can download a PDF of the lines there. And of course you can also see the article and all the examples there. You can also go and subscribe to their newsletter if you want to stay up to date with the lessons that they publish and the books that Joseph are writing. I think they publish actually 2 or 3 lessons a week, so there's quite a lot of stuff. You can of course also go to my website and subscribe to my newsletter, and of course you're also welcome to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So yeah, this was the first lesson. Until next time, thanks for watching.